Assalamualaikum everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Saman here, your grammar teacher, with the topic object pronouns. Today we are going to see what are basically we already know that what are pronouns. Pronouns are the words which are used instead of a noun. They are also called substitution words. The words which are used in place of a noun. And there are two types of pronouns: subject pronoun and object pronoun. So subject pronoun, you already know that he, she, it, they, we, you, I, these all are subject pronouns because they are used in place of a subject. Object pronouns are much critical than subject pronoun. Most of the students, they find it difficult to understand what is object pronoun. So let's start with it. Object pronoun first. Here is the definition. Object pronouns are those pronouns that receive the action in a sentence. Now before this, you should know that what is an object. If you have seen my previous videos, I told you that what is the structure of a sentence. You already know this, that the sentence is made with three parts. First comes subject, then comes verb, and then comes object. Subject is the doer, a person who does work. So all the pronouns that are used at the subject place, they are called subject pronouns. Then comes verb. Verb is an action word, and then comes object. Object is basically on which the work is done. It can be the name, it can be a thing, it can be a name or thing of any person, place, or thing. Okay, so object comes at the end of a sentence and subject comes at the start of a sentence. So object pronouns are those pronouns that receive the action. Basically, object is on which the work is done. It is a thing. It is, you can say that it is a thing which received the action. Okay, so that object, if the name of anything comes at the place of object, then we use object pronouns. Any noun receiving an action in a sentence is an object. Okay, object. What is object? Object, I told you that object is on which the work is done, or you can say a noun or a name of anything or place or person that receives the action in a sentence is an object and is characterized as objective case. That is called objective case. So this is clear from the definition that object pronouns are those pronouns which are used in place of a noun. Instead of the object's name, you can write the pronoun. Okay, so what are these? Basically, these are examples are me, you, him, her, us, them, and whom. Now see, these pronouns cannot be used at the subject place. Like if you make a sentence that Sarah is a good girl, okay, so or she is a good girl, can you say that her is a good girl? No, it will be wrong definitely, because her is an object pronoun and it is to be used at the object place, not at the subject place. So you have to remember this, that me, you, him, her, us, them, whom, these are called object pronouns and they are used at the end of a sentence at the object place. Okay, when can object pronoun be used? When we use object pronouns or objective pronouns are used when we want to substitute a noun that has the role of the object in a sentence. Like I just told you that at the place of an object, there it can be a name of a person, it can be a name of a place, it can be a name of a thing. So when you write any other pronoun instead of the name of that thing, name of that object, then you use object pronoun. The object in a sentence is the receiver of the action. Okay, it means that the object is on which the work is done. It's the receiver of the action. The subject is the person or thing doing something. Subject is the doer. A person who does work is called a subject. So he or she is a doer, and the object is having something done to it. Okay, subject is doing the action or on that object. So object comes at the end and it's the receiver of the action. It can be the name of a thing or a place or name of a person. Okay, so there are 7 object pronouns, and subject pronouns are definitely when you talk about a subject and when you talk about that subject at the end place or at the object place, then you have to change the object according to the subject. So these are the changes that you are going to undergo. First, if there is an I becomes me. So it means that if you're talking about yourself at the object place, then you will use me. You will not use I at the object place. You will use me. You becomes you. Okay, this rule is this is the only exceptional rule, that for all singular and all plural nouns, subjects, you have to use you. You becomes you. You cannot change you. He becomes him. So him is used for boys. She becomes her. Her is used for girls. It becomes it. Like we don't do any change in you. Same is the case with it. We don't use any we don't do any change with it. Okay, it becomes it. We becomes us, and they becomes them. We are going to solve an activity, and it will be very clear to you that how I will change I into me, and he into him, and she into her at the object place. It will be easy for you. Okay, let's start the activity. First, you are going to solve it yourself, then I am going to share the answer with you. Filling the blanks with the correct pronoun. I am hungry. Now see, what is the subject? You are the subject. You are talking about yourself. I am hungry. The donut is for dash. Now I am hungry, so definitely donut is going to be given to me. So the answer, what should be the answer over here? You can't say that the I am hungry, the donut is for I. No, it will be wrong. So I undergoes a change, and it changed into dash pronoun. Just think about it, then I will tell you the answer. You are hungry, the cherries or are for dash. Now the other person is hungry. You I told you the 7 pronouns, how you change them. So just keep them in your mind and solve this exercise. The cherries are for dash. John is hungry, the hamburger is for dash. Okay. Okay, now John is the name of a boy. Okay, so which pronoun is you are going to use over here? The hamburger is for dash. You will not use the word John. Instead of John, you will write any pronoun, and that will be the object pronoun, because it is coming at the last of a sentence, end of a sentence. She is hungry. The nuts are for dash. Now it's a girl. We are talking about the girl. So which pronoun you are going to use over here? I hope you have solved the answers. So let's see the answer. So I am hungry, the donut is for me. You are hungry, the cherries are for you. You will not undergo any change. John is hungry, the hamburger is for him. As John is a boy, so we have to use him. She is hungry, the nuts are for her. She's a girl, so I have used her for the girl. Okay, let's see the next one. The mouse is hungry, the cheese is for dash. Okay, mouse is the name of an animal, and you know that which pronoun is used for animal. So the mouse is hungry, the cheese is for dash. We are hungry, the rice is for dash. Okay, you are hungry, the soup is for dash. The children are hungry, the pizza is for dash. Okay, let's see the answer. The mouse is hungry, the cheese is for it. Okay, it will not go any other change. Like a mouse is a subject, so for subject it is used at the subject place, and for the object place also it will be used. Okay, the cheese is for it. We are hungry, the rice is for us. We changes into us. You are hungry, the soup is for you. Okay, you does not you are not going to change you. Okay, you will remain you, and it will also remain it. It will not go any other change. The children are hungry, the pizza is for them. Now children is plural, so you are going to use them. The pizza is for them. So that's how you use object pronoun at object place. It's very easy. Just solve this exercise for 2 to 3 times, and it will be clear to you. You just have to remember that if at the subject place I is used, then on at the object place you are going to use me. Or definitely it's very common that you can use it, you daily use it in your daily life also, and you can just make a sense that which pronoun should be used at this at the object place, if you are talking about yourself or the other person, or if you are talking about a boy or a girl. So you should know these pronouns. Just learn the table, that how you are going to change them, so it will be easy for you to learn. Okay, that's all for today's lesson, and this is the message of the day. 3 golden words I wanted to share with you: sorry, please, and thank you. These are called the golden words because they can do miracle in your life. If somebody is angry with you, if somebody is not talking to you, or you are sad, if somebody is sad because of you, you can say sorry to that person. Definitely it is going to melt his heart. And then please just use, if you want to request anything, if you want anything, then it's a nice gesture if you say, please can you give me a glass of water, please can you help me. So you can say please to the other person. And then as the last one is the thank you. Thank you is also one of the good gesture to show that you are very thankful to the other person. So you say thank you if somebody helps you, or if somebody does good to you, then you say thank you. So apply these three rules, these three golden words in your life, to say sorry, please, and thank you. And that's how you can change the life of yourself, and and you can also change the life of the other person also, in the sense that you are going to make a place in the other's heart, just by using these three words: sorry, please, and thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Have a very good day. Allah Hafiz.